Intro. So, YouTube's been throwing tantrums, and I'd rather my appendix rupture and be amputated again than continue dealing with it. If you don't know what I'm referring to, basically YouTube's been tinkering with how they police and value content for a while, and it's getting progressively more insane, which has led me to open a Patreon account with the goal of removing ads from my videos entirely, and subsequently YouTube's drama. This video being the first, and I will of course now explain my reasoning. Over the past year and a half, the bizarre content policing has become more taxing. For example, I made a finance tutorial for an MMO that released in 2014, but as is common with guide or information videos, they're sometimes copied and uploaded by other people. It happens all the time, and I've never seen a copy get more popular than the original, so I never really worried about it. But because mine resulted in many copies, the original being the most popular was hit with Content ID matches, and it was my channel placed under a suspect while copies remained monetized. I acted in protest as my video was uploaded first, used my characters and paint graphs, and it was put under review where it sat in limbo for over an entire year and continues to sit to this day. Though it wasn't making a penny, I kept it up because I don't believe in punishing the common person for the actions of a few. So, undeterred, I went on to make the second video in the series, where the same thing happened. Despite this time one of the charts in the video literally having my name on it, it was Content ID'd and put under review, where it rested forevermore. But that wasn't all. Numerous other videos had their monetization rejected or seized, including older but popular videos that were entirely unrelated, such as PlanetSide 2 and Battlefield 4 tutorials. Since YouTube's system is basically you're guilty until proven innocent, and we reserve the right to not review your case and declare you guilty anyway, regardless of your video being the first uploaded, in pragmatic terms, that means information tutorial and guide videos are liable to be copied, so since you don't have enough subs for priority review, that kind of content is your personal risk. The finance series was planned to have several parts, but I couldn't continue under threat of having another swath of videos demonetized and the revenue seized with potential threats to my account, so I did my best to provide information via text and respond to private messages about how to make gold instead. Unwilling to make a Goat Simulator Let's Play, I continued making tutorials and the like despite the risk, and it repeatedly bit me with numerous videos having their revenue temporarily or permanently taken. To aggravate this, the valuation of video length directly hindered a large portion of my content. With short tactical videos or quick reviews being viewed as inferior to longer ones, this resulted in a lot of content producers, such as those that made comedy videos or music videos and the like, having their income cut, since some videos are designed not to be very lengthy, but are very time-consuming to edit and make. If I make a 90-second weapon review and most people watch the whole thing, it will make less money than if I made a Goat Sim video that watched for only a fraction of the total length, but was much faster to make. There's also the introduction of YouTube Red, essentially asking for a $10 subscription for an ad-free experience, with the money divided via total minutes watched and omitting the individual payer's viewing choices, again encouraging certain types of content over others. If you'd like to know more about that, Dodger and Pooky have both made videos talking about it, and I will link them in the description box down below. In my case, YouTube's issues are becoming prohibitive. Some of you may be aware, in 2011 I wound up with a ruptured appendix and complications resulting in bad enough necrosis. We also had to remove a chunk of intestine. Unfortunately, that level of physical damage stays around for a while, and my recovery has not gone particularly smoothly, with some unpleasant side effects later, which I am currently attempting to take care of, hence the recent painkiller videos. But while in the past I could pencil in YouTube's tantrums, with the income from it growing increasingly unstable, I can't realistically continue YouTube's ad model while maintaining my videos without risk to my personal health and the aforementioned continued risk to my videos. There's also the fact that I just don't like adding in things like and share at the end of a video. There's a reason I put in insert pandering here or some such. I feel altering the video script to put in advertisements disrupts the flow of the video somewhat, but I want the lack of those disruptions not to harm my channel. Funnily enough, I, as well as a lot of other people, think most would prefer to pay $1 for a reasonable subscription service to a channel they like for an ad-free experience rather than using AdBlock and going through the trouble of whitelisting and then watching certain ads. So, I have the idea of, well, why not try that? Let's see if that philosophy actually works. I set the Patreon bin at $1. If successful, this will free my channel from YouTube's drama, because if I don't run ads, there's no consequence to ad revenue being seized. I've decided my next several videos just won't have ads on them, and hopefully this decision doesn't come back to bite me, and I can just continue the channel without them. So, if you can find it in the goodness of your heart, here's my Patreon link. If not, well, we are getting into the holiday season expenses, so I do understand. Insert end of video pandering here, and I'll see you next time. Later, YouTube.